Hello and welcome to the assembly portion of the TSPS instructional video. Here we have all components listed out for the Trocar stabilization and position system. And we have listed all 9 components. Today we'll be starting off with the support arm of the Trocar stabilization and positioning system subsystem with all 5 pieces listed out here. We begin with the building of the telescopic arm. We'll be combining all the tube aspects together and fitting them in one by one. We begin with tubes 1 and 2, then add 3 and then 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and we ensure that they go through the proper lines, and then we twist them into place. After we twist it all into place, ensuring that the interference is correct and all things are lined up, we just push it through. And then we add the connector to the base to finalize the assembly of the subsystem. Here we have a closer look of the subsystem. It extends and condenses itself pretty easily. And we twist to unlock it, where we can adjust the length and we can combine it all the way to where it's short, or we can fully extend it. All we have to do to lock it back in place is twist it back. So continuing, we will now go with the ball socket joint. This ball socket joint is pretty simple. We have a sphere inside of a nice little compartment with the locking mechanism on the side, where we twist it to lock it into place and untwist it till it can be adjusted. So now we take this ball and socket joint and we screw it onto the end of the Trocar telescopic support arm. Now we will be looking at the Trocar interface. This subsystem consists of a wing nut that is used to open and close the clamp, with a screw and a spring inside to add the clamping action. This is what we will use to open and close, and at the bottom is the part where we will screw it into the ball socket joint. So now we'll be taking this Trocar interface arm and screwing it into the top of the ball socket joint, just rotating it until it's snug and there's no gap. So this is the finalized piece from the Trocar support arm all the way to the Trocar interference arm. That's how it should look. And now we will be taking it and adding it to the vertical support arm. This vertical support arm will be added and screwed into place. We recommend using a screwdriver to make the process a lot easier. This is due to the connector and the connector from the Trocar, from the support arm, and the vertical arm having the screw method, where it is able to be flush and allow for stabilization of the device. Here's a closer look at the interface where the screw goes in. And this should be how it looks after you complete the assembly. And now we will be taking it and adding it to the Clark socket clamp that is attached to our replica of the clamp bed. All we have to do is tighten the clamp until the vertical support arm cannot be tightened anymore. And this is how it should look. Hello and welcome to the demonstration portion of our instructional video of the TSPS system. Today we have our lovely patient Stevan, and he will be used to demonstrate how to operate our system in a surgery. So we begin by flipping him over, and this is where in an actual surgery, an incision will be made and the trocar will be inserted. The process is regular for laparoscopic surgeries, and Here we're demonstrating how the trocar is still movable, and without our device, it will be slipping in and out. So here we take our device and attach it to the trocar neck. And we start by screwing the ball socket joint into position. So to begin locking the system. After that, we lock the clamp into place and it begins to tighten onto the neck of the trocar, making the trocar unable to slip. So we tighten it until it can't tighten any further. And now this is how it goes, this is how it looks, and you're able to attach your laparoscopic instruments and use as you wish. Thank you for watching.